Basically, what it is doing is it is showcasing the entrepreneurial journey of around seven successful, unsuccessful, and current entrepreneurs who have gone through various cycles of initiation, planning, and both successful execution of their projects as well as exiting of projects before starting something new. Now they are basically sharing with a whole bunch of people that you saw over there who are potential entrepreneurs or are current entrepreneurs who might be floundering or basically trying to make their entire enterprise work as to what has been their journey towards success as well as what has been that has worked for them. That does not mean that whatever that has worked for them will work for the others. And but then still there are certain generic lessons which every entrepreneur can take away from such a platform as to what are the core values as well as the core learnings that one needs to actually have as well as one needs to maybe perform in, so that you are eventually successful. And one of the things that I stressed upon per se is, of course, one is having the clarity of vision. The second one is that knowing what business you are in, what is it that your end customer really wants, and third, of course, is believing in yourself, because this journey is never an easy one. You will be faced with a number of failures, and finally the winner essentially is the one who actually is successful in getting up after he falls for the last time. A person who fails to get up is the one who loses out, and maybe he might be just inch away from success at that particular stage. So to illustrate that, in fact, I recited a poem of Harivansh Rai Bachchan to inspire, which I also use myself to inspire, because I have myself been an entrepreneur subsequent to having a decent corporate career for 24 years across companies like Sonata Software, where I was a startup in the early 80s, and then subsequently the UB Group, where I was a part of the acquisition team which acquired telecom companies, including restructured battery companies, UBMEC batteries, as well as engineering companies like Western Crompton. I was the regional manager for Pune Elevators, which is a lift and escalators company, which was at that time the entire industry was hardly 160 crores. The company that I was handling was hardly a 20 crore company at that particular time. And today the same industry is 1500 crores with that company that I used to handle at that time, 400 crore company. So that sort of growth you can see basically, which all boils down to persistence and belief in the business model. So towards this, one of the most important mantras that I would like to share with most of the entrepreneurs, or every entrepreneur or anybody who intends to do something concrete in their lives, is this lovely poem by Harivansh Rai Bachchan, which is called Koshish. And the poem goes like this: Koshish karne wale ki kabhi haar nahi hoti. It is in this poem that you have the entire lessons that an entrepreneur has to basically live by and believe. Because this is what gives him the self-belief to keep going on and building upon his solution to the next level every time that he goes through the cycle of improvement and learning. So this entire session today, for example, is talking about 10 such journeys that have been made by entrepreneurs who have gone through this cycle of learning, trying, correcting, succeeding, failing, and then finally again trying something new. And always remember that what was relevant, say, 20 years back may no longer be relevant today. A typewriter which was an invention, say, 100 years back, today doesn't even get used. But then, the original idea of typewriting today is used across multiple platforms, whether it be a computer, it be a smartphone, it be a keyboard, a virtual keyboard. The idea has not been lost. The idea is that you need to actually change. It changes form, and it also changes its effectiveness.